양준일 러브 says 요즘 제일 관심 가는 패션 아이템이 있을까요? What fashion item are you into the most these days?
My fashion item, let's see, I would have to say simplicity. Just wearing something as simple as possible and being able to pull it off like I paid attention at the same time.
Yeah. you dress like very simply, but then somehow people think you're a fashionista.
Yeah. So hey, he gave some to that thought to that sweat top. You know what I mean? Yeah. So
I totally understand.
Yeah,
You
right.
didn't try at all, but it looks like you tried.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So you gotta seem like you're not trying, yet you are. And I was like, oh my god, this is. And it kept going up in the charts and then it started going down and down and down. Like, oh my god, nobody's gonna know it was me.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah. And so that was very difficult.
Sure, yeah.
But this time around, my Jenny님들이
네.
they are actually 나의 소속사.
네.
Right. So they protect me. They promote me. I
that's
mean, really,
awesome.
yeah. And so it's a complete different ball game, should I say?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and so just I'm like so grateful to them.
Yeah.
right?
Shout out to all the Jennies out there right now. We have
Really?
hundreds, about 900 Jennies tuning
Wow.
in right now. Thank you guys so much. 너무 감사합니다,
네.
제니님들.
Jenny, your gump is here. I love you so much. The depth and the flow of the words, and the best part of it is that that my fans liked it.
Yeah.
Right? My Jennies loved it, and that makes all the difference.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Was it a little different? I'm sure like your fans, 20 years ago, they were there for you. 20 years later, they're still here for you. Was it different?
Oh, absolutely. Because on my V2 album, the song went to, I think, number 2 on the internet pop
Right,
chart,
yes.
right? But nobody knew who sang it, right? And so the song was coming out on TV, on the streets, and stuff like that, especially like home shopping.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that was when in year 2000, like handphone was hot,
Yeah.
right? Everybody was selling handphones and stuff like that, and they would use my music, but nobody knew who sang
in
the song.
sync.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
in sync because of the rhythm,
Yeah.
right, and the music and the beat, and like when that happens. There's something that's undescribable that you experience that you cannot get through watching it through a video,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
That's why I think, for example, when Korea had the World Cup, was that in 2002?
2002,
right? It was completely different from watching it on TV, or you go to a huge open area and everybody's like, you feel their energy,
Yeah.
right? And when there's a goal, the excitement is completely different versus you watching it at home and going, oh yeah.
Right.
Versus everybody's there like,
Maybe that's why we did so well in
Yeah.
2002.
yeah.
Yeah, everyone's heart was in one
Yeah.
place.
Oh,
5857 or a 새싹 says, would you mind reading
Yeah.
this?
I am curious, what do you think of non-face-to-face on-tech concert? Right? Juniors are always ready anytime. I would definitely like to see the new song on stage. Yeah, I think non-face-to-face on-tech concert is there because we have no choice.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm not a fan of these concerts, but yeah.
So what I really like to see is when I go to a concert or something like that. So for example, I heard that when a kid plays with his dog outside for like 15 minutes, their heartbeat matches.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
And so I think the great thing about like having a live concert where we're all together in the same space,
Sure.
our heartbeat will
Do
match.
you have any future plans?
My future plans, I think it's always the same. I wanna like just be connected with my queens and kings, right? And I think it's happening even though with the corona situation,
Yeah.
right? through these radio shows, through the songs, through, things like this, and I try to read as much comments as possible on my channels or whatnot, right? And I definitely get what they're telling me, and they teach me a lot, right? And my journeys keep me straight, is what I think. You know what I mean? They check me, right? And so just like, my family checks me, my journey checks me, right? And it's very easy to lose our way when we try to go on our own, I think, right? And so the things that I say here, right? It reminds me again, you know what? That's right. So I'm not just talking to somebody, I'm talking to myself, right? So it's very like I always say, like when you don't have a choice, then you really don't know who you are.
Yeah.
But when you have a choice and you still choose that, which is fragile, which is breakable, yet most important, right? Then you know that's where you belong and that's where you want to be.
Yeah.
Right? And so I always, I'm really glad that I still want my Jenny and my Jenny still wants me. I still want to hold my baby and I still want to hold my wife, right? And this is like the most important thing is as soon as I lose that,
Yeah.
I know that I will also lose my Jenny. I will not only lose my Jenny, I will lose myself, right? And then that means I got to learn it again, which I do not want to do. 눈물인지 몰랐던 친구도 많았지 When I was young